Let's see now how applying geometric rules to the drafting procedure is a fundamental step when you need precision, accuracy, and consistency of the design elements. The drawing constraint functions allow you to quickly draw items with some conditions, such as parallelism, defined angle, or intersections. The input fields on the input bar allow you to enter the coordinates of drawing points and the geometric dimensions of the objects, like length and angle. Constrain directions. Linear or polygonal graphic objects such as lines and polylines, rotated rectangles, hatches, arcs and ellipses by radius and diameter, dimensions and walls, can be drawn aligned with one of the Cartesian axes or with angles set by steps of 15 degrees. To do this, once you define the start point, just press the Shift key while moving the pointer. Constrain parallel, right angle, and aligned or tangent. These three buttons on the input bar provide the right angle and parallel constraints and the intersected condition. Constrain parallel, P, and right angle, R. These conditions can be activated anytime, with any tool or editing function, and will affect the direction of the current movement. To activate the right angle or parallel condition, after the first click of the current operation you are performing, click the button corresponding to the desired condition or press its keyboard equivalent, P or R. Click the reference object, like the line you want to draw parallel or perpendicular to. The mouse cursor changes to a pointing hand when on a valid object. To cancel a condition, press the Escape key on the keyboard. Constrained aligned or tangent. This condition constrains the pointer to intersect a reference line or circle, extending the line you are drawing to the intersection point, even outside the segment bounds, or constraining the direction to the tangent. To activate this condition, click the button in the input bar or press its keyboard equivalent. The same result can be achieved by pressing the Command key, plus click on the datum line while drawing the line, polygon, wall, or hatch or fill. The Constrain Tangent option can be activated to construct a line tangent to an arc or circle, either from the starting point or to the end point. To construct a line tangent to an arc or circle from the start point, activate the Constrain Tangent option. Click on the reference arc or circle. As you move the pointer, the start point of the segment will keep the tangent condition that is closest to the click point. To construct a line tangent to an arc or circle on the end point, click to define the start point of the line. Activate the Constrain Tangent option. Click on the reference arc or circle. The drawing constraints and the snap options can also be displayed as grouped in a floating window that you can move to a convenient position on the screen. To show this option, select Snaps on the window menu. The snap function in HighDesign is a feature that enables precise positioning of objects or insertion points by automatically guiding the cursor to specific reference points. It acts like a magnetic attraction, adjusting the cursor when it's near a target location. Snaps can be toggled on and off through the Snaps menu on the bottom left-hand side of the main window in the input bar. Snap options can also be displayed as a handy floating window available via the window menu. The snap function is always highlighted by a different shape of the pointer and marked by a handle on the screen that correspond to the current snap condition. Depending on the current preferences, the type of snap can also be highlighted by an on-screen label and a sound. The available snap options correspond to the following snap types. Snap to grid. The pointer snaps to grid intersections and its subdivisions. Snap to endpoint or vertex. Snap to object. The pointer recognizes a minimum distance from an object body. Snap to intersection. All intersections are interpreted as endpoints. Snap to right angle. The pointer changes when the current segment intersects another one with a right angle. Snap to tangent. The pointer changes when the current line is tangent to a circle or arc. Snap to alignments. The pointer snaps to two temporary guides. Snap to subobjects. Allows to snap to the objects inside the instances of symbols inserted into the project and inside the viewports inserted in layouts. When the pointer snaps to one endpoint of an object, that location is stored as current origin of the temporary guides. The guides are displayed when the cursor is on the x-axis or y-axis of that datum point. The pointer also snaps to the intersection of the guides. The intersection is highlighted with one point and both the guides visible. Furthermore, when you place the pointer over a segment, this function stores the angle of that segment, displaying the corresponding parallel and orthogonal guides. When tracing the line, just place the pointer over one datum point of that segment, endpoints or midpoint, to display the alignment.